Hello and welcome to this final boss fight live stream of Minecraft. My name is John and I am joined as ever by Sean.
Hi. Hi.
And there's an AG flying in.
I'm not here. Just
he
pretend
is.
I'm not here. Just carry on.
He
Stick to
isn't.
the script. Stick to the script.
He isn't
Act
here.
1 and scene.
Hello and welcome to this Minecraft Mondays. My name is John and I am joined by Sean.
Hi.
And Tanny is also here.
Hello. Just looking.
And no one else.
Nobody.
Oh dear. That voice you hear is collectively all in our heads.
Yeah, I didn't really expect myself to start having another voice in my head. I mean, I have several, but...
The jet trails also are...
But you have to admit the voice is roguishly handsome.
So...
Figment of your imagination. I don't know what you're on about, John.
My voice in the head seemed to have green hair. Like,
It's blue now.
Yeah.
it's blue now!
Mm-hmm.
Was it pink before?
It was pink, yeah.
But, I mean, no one else is here, so, you know.
It's all a figment of your imagination. Which we'll be posting an image in Discord very shortly.
I would like to turn down my hair.
So, Sean,
John?
if you come to the basement in the, Bumbling Monk, I forgot what building we're in at the moment.
The bar
This-
that you burned down.
This basement.
Yeah. We
This,
should really name the number of basements because we're gaining more.
this is the Empowerer.
Okay. Display, stand, and power. Okay.
It basically works a little bit like the fusion crafting from Draconic Evolution, in that you
Right.
put a central item in the middle and other items around the edge, and the items around the edge beam their powers into the central item, and you get a new item out of it.
Okay.
So
That's cool.
I've automated the atomic reconstructor over at the factory basement to be able to make diamantine, which you get by dropping a diamond in front of an atomic reconstructor. And then I've
Right.
automated over here to be able to make empowered diamantine crystal, which happens if you empower a diamantine crystal. So I'll just make another one of those real quick. So it should be dropping in front of the atomic reconstructor now. And here they all come. It has a bit of an issue with lapis.
Lapis.
It seems to think that lapis and light blue dye are the same thing. And they aren't.
No. They're very much different.
But that makes empowered diamantine crystals. Because, you know, if you empower diamond with clay, more clay, and some light blue, it goes all sparkly.
Ooh.
And then with the empowered diamantine crystal, we can make Phantomfaces, which is what we were wanting to make at the end of the last episode, because we want a block to have more than 6 sides. So that's,
What madness is this?
well, sometimes you need a block to have more than 6 sides, figment of my imagination, that's suddenly become very real and in front of my face.
Well then.
Let's do a counting game.
Okay.
How many sides does this block have?
6.
Can you see room for more?
Yes. If they're over here.
Mad. He's gone mad, Sean. Run. He's gone mad. What is this?
That appears to...
I'm just going to not listen to you and your maddening words.
Actually, I have no idea
So I'm
what
not going to
this
be converted to your cult of more than 6 sides.
John's running a cult?
Seems so. Where blocks have more than 6 sides.
John is running a cult.
You're sneaking downstairs.
Stay away from me. You stay away.
So the other thing that has happened since last episode is we got ale up to quality 1, which means that there is no more improvement on ale. We have the perfect ale, which apparently summons Chris.
And I'm here. Huzzah!
And also means that we can start to fill this fluid tank with ale, because we want a lot of ale. It's going to take time.
John?
Yes.
Why is there a cat up on the roof?
Why is there a cat up on the
has
roof?
come to say hi.
Why is there a cat?
It's
Hi,
Am.
What are you doing here, Am? Did you want to be parts of the Let's Play too?
I should just slowly gain more and more cats.
So it's going to take a little bit of a time to actually fill this up with alcohol, because brewing ale takes 10 minutes. So, you know, it's going to take its time, but it's a thing that we can just leave going.
Yeah.
Eventually they'll get there. I mean, those are big fluid tanks, but they're not massive.
They're not endless. So, yeah, there's definitely at some point it will fill up.
512 buckets, these are 512 buckets.
So I can start pulling them into the system now, because they will all stack. We won't have a problem with them having odd numbers of quality. They will always be quality 1 from now on, which is useful. And so I'm going to start getting them today on John Does Lots and Lots of Different Projects. We're going to start getting that to fill up. We're going to finish the Wither Place. We're going to make a Phantom Face. And Sean and Chris are going to look at remaking this roof.
So, John, what is the benefit of Phantom Faces, and why would you use them?
Well, sometimes you need a block to have more than 6 sides, Chris. With needing to put fluid and energy and items and data into blocks, you very rapidly run out of places to put them all. So sometimes you just need to get more things connected to a single block.
I saw that.
You saw nothing, Daddy.
But it's doomed at you. It's like, meow.
So, for instance, if I go over to the factory using that handy-dandy teleporter thing, down here, this alloy smeltery that we use to smelt all of our alloys has no more spaces in the crafter. So we could put another crafter on the front of the block, but that won't look very nice. There's no space underneath or behind the block, or to the left or to the right. So how about if we put some more block space, 3 or 4 blocks that way, and tell it, actually, that is also this block. So that's what I'm going to do.
Do that.
So I'm going to make a Phantom Face. I'm going to make all the stuff I need to make a Phantom Face. Which is a chest, an advanced coil.
I'm gonna make wings because I like jetpacks, but I want wings.
Yeah, jetpacks are fun, but
Have you tried these things called wings, Chris?
and enderplurl
Enderpearls.
enderplurl block.
I just hear meowing through many people's speakers right now.
Ow.
There he is. And there he is now.
And then I need some Eyes of Ender.
So first of all, I need. I'm going to check the system for most of this stuff. Are golden lassos craftable?
Probably. I think they take 8 experience.
Oh, so they can't be crafted.
You have to use a standard crafting table.
Mm-hmm.
And now to work out how this block works.
I've made a thing.
How do I do things with it? First of all, I'm going to make my standard "why isn't morph in every mod pack ever" complaint.
Right.
Which is, it's really useful for running cables.
I love how it's like, hey, you need a standard crafting table for this, and I'm looking around the base, struggling to find one.
I didn't say we had one, I said you need one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have one. Oh, for God's sake, Cat.
You forgot about Garfield, didn't you?
No, I sat him down, but because he was on the chest, he doesn't count as sat, but you can't tell him to sit.
Glitch.
Yay!
Bloody cats.
The connected block is alloy smelter at 65463 That is 3 blocks away. So now I can just build another crafter. And shove it on there. Or just have some crafters in the system already. Oi.
So,
Dave. So,
squids.
Yes.
Any ideas?
They're marine life. No.
Would we have one nearby,
there's
or am I
a
going
squid
hunting?
in the pond over here.
Why do you need a squid? You need a ring of a squid.
No, I need to make the ring of a flying chicken. So you get the chicken wing ring, which you then turn into the ring of the flying squid.
Yes.
So you need a dead squid.
No, I need a live squid.
Okay, well there's an alive squid here. There's 2 alive squids here.
Where is it here?
Halfway down the train line to the station, between the monk and the station.
I'm on my way.
So,
The
reason I wanted a Phantom Face was I needed more block space on the alloy smeltery to be able to make Enderium. Because you can make Enderium by using Enderium base and sand, and you can make Enderium base with lead ingots, platinum ingots, and ender pearl.
Didn't we have Enderium base already in the system when I was playing it last?
I don't believe we did, and if we did, it didn't make a trip. We don't have a lot of platinum.
Asa del Nether, eh?
Just don't try to set up a bed in there.
No.
We've got beds in there already. What are you on about?
True. Just don't set up any new beds in there then.
Okay.
So,
We literally have beds in the Nether. Like, definitely didn't blow up half of what I built while I was trying to put them in.
yep. I need to put another recipe in there, yeah.
Oh, the other thing that's been happening since last time was the trains have all started
I wonder why
despawning.
no one was using them anymore.
Yep, that's the reason.
So they just kept disappearing?
Mhm.
Oh.
And we can't find a decent way to pick them back up again via machine, because otherwise we could just place the trains and couple them together. But the system that they've got doesn't have a block to break a train. Which is irritating.
I bet.
Right, those can go in there, and that means I can now ask for the resonant
BRB.
upgrade kit. Let's get 3 of them. I haven't told you how to make lumium gears. Never mind. Hi, Sean.
Hey, I don't really know why I'm here. I'm just wandering about the place like I usually do.
Cool. I'm looking at the wrong machine. Have you managed to find us any dark oak?
That was what I should have been on a mission for, but
Or jungle wood planks as well? We
did
need
the
some...
usual, got waylaid.
Okay. So now I should be able to make resonant things. Let's get 3 of them. Sounds like I said that before, but you know. Yeah.
We did find dark oak somewhere before, didn't we?
Yeah, but I'm not sure where. Jungle should be fairly simple, because it's wherever you found the parrot.
It's on the beach train line.
Yes.
Did we have an issue that we couldn't plant dark oak saplings for some reason they weren't growing?
I'm not sure.
You and you and you.
Sounds like the kind of issue we'd have.
Why am I flying right now? Okay. Yeah, so I thought. Um,
Could have willow wood or
doesn't
mahogany.
have to be dark oak wood. It could be any wood you like. Well, guess what? My Minecraft has crashed. Hooray! I knew it was too good to be true.
Oh.
That sucks.
Oh no, wait. I have unfrozen.
Okay, so that's resonant. That is Enderium, which means we can get resonant machines, which is the final tier of thermal. John remembers the name of mods. Thermal expansion. Which is cool and means that our crafting, auto crafting line is getting up to the maximum tier of speed, which is fun for us.
Indeed.
That can go away as well. And let's see, how is our reinforced? So we've got 30 now, so that should be enough to finish off the building. So let's pop over to the Bumbling Monk, not Zorkarnland. And head down into the basement.
I need to find a bat. Any suggestions?
No. There's a lot of mines going on down in the mine. Hey, I've found dark oak forests. Yeah.
Damn it!
What's that?
Misclicked with reinforced obsidian.
Uh-oh. Now you've got to dig the damn thing for ages.
So I think I need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Chris has left the game.
Yeah. Well, it's been fun.
This mod pack's not got a lot of life left in it, so
Yeah. No one.
hopefully.
Well, I'm not going to risk it, guys. Have a good stream.
Okie dokes, thank you. Have a nice evening.
Later.
See you later.
Bye.
Oh, that sucks.
I hate how I sound. I've got the stream on really quiet in the background.
Yeah.
Namely through sheer laziness, because I can't be asked to keep having to open and close the or start and stop the volume just specifically for Twitch.
Yeah, that
That
gets
makes
annoying.
some semblance of sense.
Now I think this works.
So all of the trains over here worked.
Are those the ones that spawn?
They all stayed.
They're all Perpetuum ones, aren't they? The same as the ones in the central area, Grand Central. For some reason, the Perpetuum trains have all stuck around.
Maybe the other ones decay?
I don't think that's a thing in the mod, though.
Yeah, it doesn't seem likely, but that's like the only thing I can think of.
Right, need to clear that out at some point. Too far. No, run out of food.
No.
Trying to work out why I couldn't run fast, and then it's. Oh yeah, I need food.
Fud. Fud me. Gotta have the fud.
Did we lose a Chris?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Minecraft went poop.
Oh no. Sad Chris. But I got chocolate milkshake though. Got
Hey,
one,
chocolate milk.
but the fridge one.
Ah,
Ooh,
nice.
nice.
Those are the good ones. I also got strawberry laces as well.
Love strawberry laces. Have either of you ever done a lace race?
A lace? Oh no, I braided the lace. That's what I normally do.
Because we used to have lace races at parties where you all start with a strawberry lace each and you put the very end of it between your teeth. You have your hands behind your back and you have to try and get the whole thing into your mouth the quickest.
Oh.
It makes for some very intriguing facial expressions.
That sounds like the sort of thing where you put like the biscuit at the top of your head and have to try and get it down into your mouth.
Yeah. What kind of biscuit? Have you played it?
With a biscuit, yes. With a strawberry lace, no.
Because officially, when we play that game with the biscuit, we actually do it with After Eights. So they melt on your face the longer you take.
No, but you can't have the strawberry lace. I don't think it's good for your baby. Don't look at me like that. I've given you a ball and everything and treats today. And all the comments.
I'm not a huge fan of After Eights, so the other thing we do is the chocolates that go on Christmas trees.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like, they work in a similar kind of way. But yeah, I highly recommend the lace race.
I don't particularly like strawberry laces because the one time I really had them, I got very sick afterwards.
Ah,
Maybe there's a.
from the laces?
I ate a lot.
Of laces.
I ate basically a full packet.
That's not a lot.
No, they have like a strong bucket. So I've got lace in my mouth right now.
Like, I used to regularly eat a whole packet.
No, I'm eating a whole bucket right now and they're small.
John, we're judging you right now. I don't know whether
Okay.
you've noticed.
I'm picking up on it, yes. Are you not... Do you not go up there? Are you... Is that not a thing?
My back is cranky.
Yeah.
How's cranky back? Yeah.
Oh, it's raining.
No. I'm.
I like it when it rains in Minecraft.
Yeah, it's better than IRL.
To be honest, anything that rains from either game, books, or anything like that is just good. It's just nice.
It's just satisfying and chill.
Yeah, rain in particular, it's just good.
I have dark oak wood in the system now, John.
Cool. I will look at getting that made into
I'm gonna go and get some more jungle.
I will go and look at making that into fireproof.
I also think I might flick into creative quickly and put all the correct colour trains in. Do you think?
That's not a terrible idea.
Spectator mode.
Damn, it looks like we're nearly time to go for another trip to the Nether for quartz.
Yeah.
Hurts.
Can you remember what colour your train was, John?
I believe the factory train was blue.
Blue, black, probably, I guess.
Yeah, I believe so.
I like strawberry laces.
Which of the blue dyes is it that I can use? Gotta be that one, surely. Let's try that. Train blue, black. Let's see. Oh, I needed a crowbar.
We have ale going into a tank.
Hey!
Now, where is...
That was just my phone bell.
There you go, John. You has train.
Woo.
I'm also going to go put the bumbling ones back.
I think he had green and like dark green, dark grey, black and dark grey.
Yeah. I think you're right. Crafting table. Did we figure out where a normal crafting table was in the Bumbling Monk?
I'm not 100% sure there is one at the Bumbling Monk. I'm fairly certain there's a couple over at the factory.
Is there grey and dark grey, or is it just grey and light grey? I think it's grey and light grey.
Oh, that's a rare phenomenon. Exactly perfect amounts of materials required.
Sweet.
So I've got honey being squeezed, or sorry, honey drops being squeezed into honey. Which in theory I can then pump in to make mead.
Cool.
And then I've also got ale. When it finishes brewing, it will get exported into this fluid transposer that will put it from the bottle into the large tank up there. So that's that.
Yay, they went to the right place. They've just gone and parked themselves like they should.
Excellent.
Which also means I should question whether Dan has one.
Sean,
John?
this is ale.
Nice.
And this one's
So
honey.
just mead to go?
Just mead to go.
Nice.
Because we've got water and milk, we've got experience.
Okay, Dan's train did stay. It lost its world spike though.
So now I think I've got, well, I should have enough reinforced obsidian to finish protecting the doorway. And we can try and build a wither. So do you want to come give me a hand with this, Sean, or...?
Yep. I'm on my way. Just taking the purple train.
Alright, I will gather the resources required to spawn us a wither.
Are we there?
So, how are we getting in and out of that room?
There's a little door.
Okay.
which we will hope doesn't cause it to explode the hallway.
Oh, the other option is, do we have another sword that can do the zippity-doo-dah in and out of places?
We don't know if we have a sword.
Or have we got a thing that I can zippity-doo-dah with?
Do have a thing that you can zippity-doo-dah with.
Very technical phrase, that.
If you meet me at the killing floor.
On my way. Also, I feel like a magpie was laughing at that.
A little bit.
Go down.
So this is a staff
Ooh.
of travel.
Okay.
It works exactly the same way as my sword, except you can't kill people with it.
Okay. And we're just hacking away at this thing with a sword, yeah?
Yep. So, let me grab my sword. So,
What am I
shift
clicking
click,
to get through this little shift click?
shift right click.
Hey!
So we are now in a...
We may want to put something that tells us what direction
Which
we're...
way is out?
Yeah, because these torches aren't going to stay. I'm going to make a waypoint.
Good plan. I'll rely on your waypoint.
Okay. Knew the way.
That's a terrible idea.
What's a terrible idea?
Relying on your waypoint means that if I ever go in there on my own, I get stuck.
Guys, I'm really sad.
Why?
I ran out of lasers to eat.
No.
No more lasers. Oh,
Okay.
I got milkshake still.
I have a sword and I have food.
Okay.
Do you have food?
I have food. I still have half a stack of barbecue platters.
Yeah, I've got 4 short of a whole stack. So I'm good.
Okay, we may want to put down the last skull and teleport out until he explodes.
Okay, hang on.
Should be any minute now. There it is.
Oh, hello, you took all the torches out.
Die.
Who's that? Well,
Halfway.
halfway.
Lemon on a pear.
Big.
Quarter left.
There we go.
I got Wither Ash and Solidified Experience.
I got the Nether Star. So this is what we...
hurt you?
A little bit, I think I teleported slightly into the wall.
Oh. You goof.
So this is what we were looking for.
Yeah.
Because this unlocks basically everything from the end tier of the game.
Do we need the wither ash in the computer upstairs, or can I just chuck it in this chest here?
Do we have wither ash in here? Is it wither dust?
No, it's specifically wither ash from quark. Here you go, look. I've put the experience in there. It does have a slot, but
Oh, we can use that to turn turn normal skeleton skulls into wither skulls.
oh, okay. Interesting.
And that's about it, really. It paints things for some reason. But yeah, it looks mostly like it's designed for turning normal skulls into wither skulls.
Okay.
One of these days that lift will work.
Nah. Never gonna happen. Chicken!
Look at all them chickens.
Them's a lot of chickens. Just a whole load of baby pigs.
Oh, bubbies. And a tiny.
This is the death and destruction 5th of the field.
Huh.
If they grow up, they die.
When?
Wow.
And it's less of an if and more of a when.
Yeah,
Slightly savage, I know.
Dreadthorn is a fun plant. For us, not them.
Oh yeah, they die by plant.
I will go and make more. So we've got dark oak. It's dark oak planks you need, isn't it?
Yeah. Though I assume they stay, would be interesting to know if they stay fireproof. If you fireproof a log, will it fireproof plank?
It's a good question.
Feels like a science needs to happen.
Science.
So I'm really tempted to just set this whole roof on fire. I mean, it seems like a solid way to get rid of it, no?
I mean, you're not wrong.
But I'm gonna be sensible. I'm gonna lop the roof off.
I mean, the entire building is made out of wood, so...
Yeah. We'd end up with chimney and windows left, I think.
I just hear like Chris in the distance screaming, "No!"
Evening.
I'll like light the first fire, and out of nowhere, Chris will appear. Like, what are you doing?
Ah, yes, he would.
How are you doing, Barney?
Hey, Barney. Okay.
Barney is very well.
Glad to hear it.
Am I building this right, by the way, Sean?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if you just want to drop the things, I'll faff about with trying to get them back in the right place. I think I need to take off like half the roof, mirror it, take off the other half and mirror it back.
Okay.
Because one of those blocks is not right, but I can't remember which. Sometimes you just have to barf all of the wood blocks up.
Sometimes.
What's that?
I will pop out down the jungle line and grab some jungle wood then.
Oh, the jungle.
Yeah. It's a good shout.
And then I'll come back and work
Head
on
off to
Mead.
sea. I think those ones were stairs. She says, not sounding completely convinced, but hey.
Come on, Ticket.
Is that to the sea? Or is that to the station?
To the station. That would be Tanny. Is the other voice you are hearing?
I am Sitani. I am the dragon.
A wild background Tanny.
I do special effects. Sometimes. How you doing, baby girl? Belly, what up?
Dang it, I took out the wrong ones.
The belly has been rubbed.
Barney, thank you for the host.
Woo! Have you seen what happens when Weeble gets hosted?
No.
It sings about host toast.
Host toast.
Yeah, like in standard Weeble style.
John, those little stops you see, those little black box stops with those little red things on top, right? They look like they got little faces on them.
A little bit.
Not that one, but like, I think it's like when you turn it or something. Like, I think it's the ones when you turn tracks. Like,
Hey,
it's
Jeff.
face. It's
Good morning.
moaning,
Hey, pig.
moaning.
Oh, hey, other pigs.
Was it me or did you just run over a pig?
But no, we passed one pig, and then I picked up 3 pork chops and some tallow, which suggests that other pigs didn't make it out so good. That would have been sensible on this wood collecting mission, John.
Having an axe.
Yep. You know what I forgot to bring?
Do you want me to go and
wait.
put one in the...
I have an axe.
You have an axe?
I also have a purple train here.
A purple train there? Did it not leave?
It is not left.
Is there a lever on the floor or something to press? I'm gonna have to go.
No.
I'll go fix that whilst you're doing your...
While I'm collecting jungle wood.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just core this tree.
Just what?
Core this tree.
Yeah.
I'm having to chat through the editor dashboard because the stream chat decided not to work for some reason. Interesting, Jeff.
It doesn't sound ideal, not gonna lie.
I mean, unless Barney's managed to become an editor, I don't think it's a universal issue.
I haven't had this milkshake for ages from Preview. It's so good. It's like really thick.
Oh yeah, fridge is good for that.
Yeah, so kind of like on the bottom list for me a bit, I think. I actually did at one point I actually rated chocolate milkshake because I was like really obsessed with them. And I always say that.
Oh, what? How happened there?
Oh, I saw that. Oh, you both went out.
I tried to click on a train to stop it on the track.
And you were
Ooh.
That didn't... That's not a happy window.
No.
Okay.
I tried to catch your train and it didn't like me clicking on it. Connection refused, no further information.
Huh.
Well,
That's cut short.
That's a first for me.
server. Connection lost, server closed.
Wow. Well, that's not ideal, is it?
We'll pop back to this stream so that you don't have to just sit and watch the Minecraft Dirt page for a minute while I look and see if I can fix it.
You can just see John's face.
You just get my face as I do technical difficulties.
Did we have a technical difficulty screen?
We used to.
No.
I never actually ported it to this new layout. And like the last several layouts either. Okay, where is...
I'm gonna have to message Micah and tell him I broke a thing. I feel like he'd be proud of me.
Yeah, I'm sure, you know, he'll hear about it afterwards when we make things. Well, it's telling me that you're on the server.
Nope. Can confirm I am not.
Let's try hitting restart the server. Hey Barney, you might be back, but our server went away.
Didn't happen to see it past you on the way out.
It went kafloof. I'm not sure if it's even starting up again at the moment.
I clicked on a train and it went, ah, why did you do that? And I thought it was very legitimate that I wanted to catch a train. But you know, it happens. Ooh, marshmallows. That is definitely a good thing to do with a fire.
It's a solid plan. The only thing better than the s'more is if you could somehow in real life make the more s'more double sminget.
I've got marshmallows in the cupboard downstairs. But like, not here right this minute.
I don't think it would be a good idea at the moment.
I know numerous people who toast marshmallows on a candle, but I just imagine it must taste weird.
I was actually looking yesterday at the Centopia candles, Sean.
Oh yeah.
And they had a toasted marshmallow.
Yes. And yes, Barney, a candle.
And the Watty ingot was the more s'more double smingot, which is basically the ingot that you could get in the Sky Factory mod pack that is added by Nuclear Craft, where you take 2 s'mores and you craft them with marshmallows to make a double s'more.
I've returned.
Johnny!
I feel like I've got like a dog hair on my foot and it's really painful and I can't seem to get it out because it's not there.
That's annoying.
It is.
Can you...
I can feel it, but like I'm like trying to find it, like scraping it, see if it's coming out, but it's nothing.
Can you soak your foot?
Probably would do that later.
See if that helps move it.
I did take a shower this morning, and that what it would have helped. Because it started happening that morning. This morning.
Yeah.
Hello, would you like to come back to bed, baby? Hello. There, baby. Come sit next to me.
Come on, server.
Here, server. Cameron, you can do it.
Oh, on the bed, go.
It seems to be restarting stuff now.
Okay, this is progress. Should I message Chris and tell him I broke the server? Do you think he'll believe me?
No.
I'm gonna try it.
Oh, he'll come back and be mad. And
He's never mad at me.
That's the problem. He'll be mad at me.
Oh, Bella. Oh, baby. It's okay.
He was around earlier, Barney, and he might be around again, given what Sean's about to do.
Go on the bed, baby. Go on the bed. Go on the bed. I'll get you a nice new bed later because we can't be using Mason's blanket. Oh, kill me.
It seems to be complaining about a pig.
A pig?
Oh my god. It's the pig that you run over on the bloody track.
Keeping entity Minecraft pig that already exists with UUID long string of numbers.
So Chris responded instantly with, "What did you do?"
Yeah,
so
that sounds right.
Either he's watching the stream, or he's learnt. It really could be either way.
What is it?
I don't like this chair. I wish I had my blue one. The blue one was decent.
We don't even have a milking machine, Jeff. That mod doesn't exist anymore.
You got milk?
Yeah, we've got a cow in a jar. Actually, we got 3 of them.
Have you got any lift-like music, John? I feel like that would be fitting.
Yeah, this is getting a little bit awkward.
Do, 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 do. Come on, server, you can do it. It was just a train.
Oh, I'm in.
You're in. I should have asked for music sooner, really, shouldn't I?
And begins chopping the tree again. Hey, you're in.
I'm in.
It's like
Yeah. Nobody saw anything. Nobody panic.
nada.
Except Chris, who's probably already panicking.
Major panics.
No, because I specifically said, Chris, guess who broke the server? John's fixing it though, so nobody panic. It was Chris, spelled CHRI 7 times and 3 S's.
Yes.
Sounds about
Which
right.
I thought was suitable. I'm going to go track you down a train and send it back to you, because...
Yeah, there doesn't appear to be any here for me to come home again.
no.
I got a really pretty dress in Animal Crossing New Camp. It's like a nice green plated dress, like a nice pale green plated dress with something on it.
Ooh, very nice.
I look adorable, I do. I like very adorable.
Rain to the sea.
I'm going to take a picture.
My brain wanted to connect with Mr. Todd. To the sea, Mr. Todd is not quite right, but close enough. By the sea, Mr. Todd does that like a cow. By the sea, Mr. Todd.
Oh,
There you
let's
go.
get amaranth
Train.
wood while I'm here.
Train's en route.
Funny enough, I'm actually wearing pajama slippers with my. It's cute.
Nice.
I shall send you a picture, Sharon.
Yeah, I want to see.
I think the seafront village that we're building here, or that you were building here, Sean, should definitely be something you look at in the next server.
Yeah. Making a whole seafront village.
I
Yeah.
would love to hang out in the seafront village. I like to make a seafront, like a seafront cave, where my dragon lair will be.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good shout.
So what do you think of the dress?
Oh, very cute. I like it.
It's a does.
It is. Michael called me a monster for clicking on a train.
How dare you?
His response. So I messaged him, so I broke Minecraft, figured you'd be proud. He, in capitals, put yes! And then said, what did you do? So I clicked on a train. You monster!
Minecraft, yeah.
I'm on my way home.
Ooh, that's a nice shirt.
So I sent him back a gif of Boo in Monsters Inc. in the monster outfit. Going rah. Gotta love Boo.
We love Boo. In this house, we love Boo. We stand Boo.
Boo is best.
It's getting late. I should start turning my sofa to a bed. This will surprise Bella because I don't think she's seen a bed sofa.
She'll be puzzled for a while, and then she'll be like, it's soft enough, it'll do.
Yeah, my mum brought me my memory foam mattress topper. So
Ooh,
basically,
nice.
it's a quite a thick memory foam thing
Yeah.
to put on top of your normal mattress, and like kind of need it because the fact is that sofa bed's not exactly very comfy, so
Hi, John.
I need
Hi,
a
Shan.
little bit in my life. Yes,
Sofa beds are very rarely properly comfy.
well, John's bed actually is quite. He has to cool the sofa.
I think I just don't really get on with sofa beds very well.
Yeah, they're a means to an end. They're very much the temporary bed.
Yeah, but when you're living in a studio apartment, you really can't.
Not a lot of space for it. Yeah.
You not a lot of space for both a bed or a sofa. So a sofa bed is pretty much mandatory, like completely mandatory.
Yeah, it works. So why not?
I mean, it's good. Like you probably have like want to do yoga, but you don't want the bed to be in the way. You turn it to a sofa bed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Space.
I don't really know what I'm doing now, John. Now that I've broken the server.
You can't. You're just sitting there, really, aren't you?
Just stood here staring at north to the lands of the north, which actually doesn't go anywhere.
Well, I've chucked jungle wood into the thermionic fabricator.
Okay.
And we are now getting fireproof jungle wood.
I'll go get back on with that then.
The fact is that you don't need a train, you can just run like fast.
Yeah. I've got out of the habit of
So I think my last task is to look at Mead. And I need to remember. Do you...
I think Shani's still there. I think Sean's frozen, John.
Oh yeah, the game... Oh dear. That's not ideal. Sean, who just messaged me on Messenger to say my internet pooped.
I figured. Oh no. And there she goes.
Right. Honey.
Didn't come down. Oh dear. Oops. I need to get a proper leaning thing from my tablet. She has returned.
Ooh, can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Yay! It's back. I'm back in the land of technology.
Live technology.
It was a dark time.
Yes, I think I
The
would
dramatic,
have been okay.
but
Yeah, I think I would have been okay if I didn't have to die. I'd just be going out more. Or read a book.
not a book.
Or play my PlayStation.
I mean, that is coming from a dyslexic who has a thing against books, so you know.
That's fair.
I'm slightly biased. Can you be biased in the other direction? Is it still
I don't
biased?
see why not. I mean, it's like kind of that's like how dare you, books?
Yeah, you can be negatively biased, can't you, John?
I think so.
I mean, you could be like negatively biased towards like food and everything, like strawberry laces, for example. John.
Yeah, John.
Poor old John, we're torturing him. It's okay, John. That's fine.
He's gonna have flashbacks.
He's like, oh god, strawberry laces. Oh god.
They're haunting me now.
Are you on live? It's saying you're live, but I hang on.
I'm not, but I can be. Yeah.
You almost showed
Yeah,
streamed your face.
I did. Nearly. There you go. Should be up. Chris has followed up with, methinks the server is not long for this world.
So when do you think you're gonna get a new? Are you planning on a new server then too?
We've got plans for a new mod pack. At the moment, I'm not 100% sure if it will be just a case of we get new mod pack and this one goes away straight away, or whether we try to overlap them. Because I think there is still stuff to do in this pack at the moment. Not a lot.
Ooh, giant fish. I must catch it.
A giant fish?
Yeah, I caught a blue marlin. It's a swordfish.
Yeah. Absolute monsters, those ones.
I mean, I caught a great white shark earlier, and a sunfish, which is like those sort of big, weird fishes I'm seeing nowadays.
Oh, I love sunfishes.
It's so awkward.
They're so weird, but amazing all at the same time.
You should play this game. It's on phone.
Yeah, probably should. Gap in the trap.
Make a lot of friends.
Friends.
Friends. I have too many on here.
No, let's go this side.
Okay, the game didn't poop itself while I was clicking on a crafting station. That's good. Because that was what I was doing when it kicked me out and my internet went down. So it's like, just a little bit nervous.
Do things, is it? It's just like being.
Yeah, it's just being a butt.
How dare you be a butt?
Yeah. Why do you when?
Right, need more flux ducks.
Flux duck?
I'm slowly running out of my chocolate milkshake now.
No. It's the most frustrating thing when you're like not ready for it to end. It's like when you get to the bottom of a bag of Maltesers and you're like, I'm sure I had more. I can't have consumed
I feel
this
like
many.
that with McDonald's chips, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, but I really want more. This is not enough.
But I'm sure I hadn't eaten 3/4 of them by now.
So how do I make mead?
Honey?
Huh. A personal project I'm working on. I have these characters for so long. I'm excited to share their everyday story, and it's called "How to Date Your Dragon."
Okay.
The character is basically a humanoid character with dragon features, and I'm like, yes.
It's had the tanny yeasts of approval.
I missed. Actually, been interesting. I'm gonna take a look at this person. Is a McDuffie with a graphic novelist.
I've now got a bucket of honey.
Okay. Bit of honey?
Oh, I think Luna like this. Happy to share this charming book that I have illustration. All about you. Oh, this lover like me. For unicorn lovers only. Get out on October 6th from your friends. Oh, such cool. It looks so cool.
Okay, so first question, can I just pump honey into this? Not if I fall off the stairs.
Feel like that's counterproductive to what you were hoping to achieve. Now my brain's singing ABBA songs.
Okay.
That's a lot of dragon stuff. Yes.
I mean, technically it's singing the version from Mamma Mia, but you know.
Yeah. I'm not allowed. Demonetized. Copyright.
Okay, so honey needs to be moved in buckets. Okay.
Oh,
How did I have this set
I
up?
keep forgetting the pattern. How did you what?
How did I have this set up for water?
I did this some way before.
So
Okay,
you're
that
and
layer of
that. It's that. Okay, I think I get it.
Ah. Oh my god, these are cute. So nice.
Right, I'm just gonna lop the whole roof off.
Oh, shiver.
Slab and hot.
Oh my god, there's cats with
What was that, Danny?
curly hair, curly fur.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure what I think of them. Like, I
It's
wonder.
like sheep to them. It's like a sheep cat.
Yeah, like I wonder what they'd feel like to stroke. I don't feel like it would be as satisfying.
Open it in the mind bleach.
I shall take a look. Cool. Yeah, I wonder how soft they are.
Almost all soft. Because they can be quite heated.
For,
Hey.
Wow.
for anyone who might
Discord.
want to see, we have Discord.
Now, does that stop it from being existing?
I'm doing my best modding. I hope you're proud, John.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna BRB. I'm going to transform. I said.
Okie
So,
doke.
Watch.
After like late at night where I hurt.
Watch it perform
Yeah,
a great.
gotta do it while you're
trick.
still concentrating. Speaking of still concentrating, I'm really not. I'm trying, but it just
Just
it's
isn't.
not happening. Yeah. There's brainwaves like going around in my head, but they keep getting caught around my ears somewhere and then falling out again.
So I think I'm having a bit of an issue because apparently there's honey and there's honey.
Okay. That does sound impractical. Are they from different mods?
So there's honey from rustic
Right.
and there's honey from forestry, and they are not the same honey.
Okay. So do we have the wrong honey?
I think we can use either of them to make mead. It's just a case of we had one in the storage container, and now I'm trying to put the other in the same storage container,
Oh, I see.
and it's not liking
the
it.
fluids won't mix. My nails are going blue.
Because of new hair?
Yeah. Like, it is most definitely a problem of the first world variety. Poop. I've been watching too many Spamel streams. Poop has become part of my vocabulary again.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
Spamels.
They say it a lot. Fire. Oh, hey.
Oh.
I went to go outside the front door to then fly up to the roof on a roof that I've dismantled so I can fly straight through where it was. Like, very few cylinders are firing this evening. I'm trying, but it's just not happening.
Right, you need an external storage bus.
If I take off just the top layer of roof, will the layers underneath be able to burn, or is it only because the fire has travelled along the other pieces?
I'm not sure.
I also question why there's a hole there. Yeah, I think it must be the case. I mean, if not, we can figure that out later. Watch now as we come back to the entire place being burned down.
I think I need the recipe for this. Not that. This. Okay. Where did that go? There it is.
Bed making has been successful.
Yay!
Ow. My back hurts now. Oh, that gives me out of breath, so I'm just not fit. I am not fit.
Are any of us?
Nope.
Well, thankfully my brothers allowed me to bring back my sewing kit. Probably fix some bits and bobs in my area. And the sewing was ticked on miss. I was like, right, you keep taking it. Stop it.
Stop stealing my stuff!
Kind of needed it because in the kitchen there used to be a mesh curtain there, but it was just so dirty, and Mum just like said, dude, just get rid of, once you see it, just get rid of it, kind of thing. Oh, sorry Bella, sorry, I'm so sorry. It's okay. Should put it. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. Good. Okay. She's just looking at me happy. I actually thrown the shoebox lid on her.
Oh.
I asked him to bring my Yu-Gi-Oh cards up because of Michael wanting to look at them.
Oh yeah, nice.
So I also got my Hanzo Android here with, which I'm very happy with because I need a bit of an Hanzo figure. I'm sad though because I've lost his bow, so he's basically bowlers right now. But thankfully I still have his dragons, which isn't such a big loss because I like this.
I was gonna say, I'd be really worried if you'd lost his dragons.
They're really cool as well, the dragons. Like,
I imagine.
like spiritual white dragons, like twin dragons.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if it's an android, yeah, they're really cool. So that's 2 redstone comparators.
There we go. A nice pitch. Nice. Do more.
So much crap in my inventory at the moment.
Oh no, I don't even have a nice place for you to stay around. I don't even have a nice little area. I mean, I've got my dragons. I've got the dragon that I was given to on Christmas. Oh, I didn't bring my dragon clock. I left Beetlejuice behind, John. Jennifer's gonna be so mad at me. I just left Beetlejuice behind. Beetlejuice is my clock, my dragon clock.
Awesome.
Every time I get a dragon, I have to name it.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so I named, she said like, oh, name your dragon. So I'll probably Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Decent amount.
Dang it, brain. Wake up. I'm having a right mare today.
It seems like you are today.
Normally, even when I'm tired, I'm still like fairly with it. But it's not happening today. Just lost the ability to like follow patterns, which is
Problematic when you're
really, yeah, it is problematic, but also is really unusual for me.
I have 3 dark magicians, but well, 4 dark magicians, dark magician girls.
Oh, the goofs continue.
Okay, so Mead is now doing the same auto-processing as it was.
Oh no, my tablet died. No! The question is, did I save Milo? Hold your horses, people. Oh, big sigh, Bella.
So now it's a case of waiting for Mead to brew up to 111, or just 1.
Yeah.
And sort of doing the same thing that we were doing with ale until it got there, which is to make a better batch.
Make a bunch of batches, pick the best one, and rerun it.
Yeah, basically, I've got 2 barrels. So 2 barrels that are constantly doing ale at the moment.
This is batching in. My Dark Magician spellcasters. My
Interesting.
monarchs. Oh, my dragons. And the crystal beasts. And dragon. Dragon.
You got some dragons there.
I have a lot of dragons in my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's not enough though. I actually have a collection of dragons type of cards and then some of them are really fancy, but I'm not letting them go.
I'd be worried if you were letting them go, to be honest.
It's very shiny. I do like Lindbloom. I don't care what it says. I'm still gonna think it's a worm. You know, dragon is still under the dragon.
Yeah.
Just under the dragon. And that's with my spellcasters and my monarchs. But there's like other cards. I think Michael would be very happy if you were to. I wish, like, I have to like take pictures of like, do I have loads of collection? I don't think yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
Oh, that sneaky flower.
I've got Silent Magician, Blackluster Soldier.
Sneaky flowers. Stealing the wood that's getting dropped.
Oh, like Hopperhawks.
Oh, I forgot Elmo here. Which one? He's a childhood. Summoned skull.
Hey, Sean.
John. Ooh. Ooh. What?
So
what
Mead
calamity
gives you.
is going to happen if I get?
What if you get absolutely hammered? You get nausea for 10 minutes.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Imagine being nauseous for 10.
But Mead gives you Wither Ward.
Oh, okay. So we can go wind up anything withery, and
Yep.
it will be powerless.
I also managed to get inebriated level 1 with 1 bottle.
How do you know what level it is?
If it doesn't say anything, you're level 1.
Yeah, I've got
If it just says
inebriated
inebriated.
left for 10 minutes.
So the lower the quality, the higher the chance of you getting a poor result. What I understand. So
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
the better you brew your mead,
The less white girl wastage you're going to end up.
yeah, basically. So at the moment we're at 0.72. So it's got to get up to 0.1 before we can start filling the tank with it.
Right, okay. So if you were to drink one that was... Like, how low can it start?
So it can start with 0. Anything below, I believe from what I was reading, anything below 5, like 0.5, doesn't give you a bonus. Only gives you bad side.
Okay.
And then it slowly goes away until you get up to 1, where you are very unlikely, but it's not impossible that you will get a bad effect.
Okay.
But I think because we are at the end of the stream, I'm just going to shotgun these 12 meads and see what happens.
Chug, 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 chug.
Oh, we've got to inebriated 3, that's slowness and nausea.
My question is, do you make noisy sounds in Minecraft?
I don't think you do.
And put this away.
So I've got up to inebriated level 4, which has nausea level 2, slowness level 2, and blindness.
Big oof.
So, Tanny, if you're watching the stream right now,
I am.
This is what I have.
Oh, fucking hell.
This is how the game will play for the next 10 minutes.
I glanced at the screen and it made me feel queasy. I'm not... Like, Sea of Thieves drunk is fine because your eyes kind of don't go, you just sway backwards and forwards and it, like, wibbles a little bit.
Yeah.
Minecraft, because you're standing still, but the vision is, like, tripping.
I'm going to quickly
really
switch
freaks
over to
out
the
my
credits. So, we are wrapping up the stream. Thank you guys so much for coming along with us tonight. Apparently the timer just went off for us to say the Discord message. Just as I also did the end credits one. So, coming up on the streams this week. Thank you guys in the chat so much for following along with us tonight. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, in a completely free way that you can support the channel. Tomorrow night, Sean, Jeff, and I will be heading back to the Sea of Thieves, or the Tea of Steves, where we will be hunting down the shores of gold. We've collected all the pieces of the Shroud Breaker, and it is now time for us to head after the legendary shores of gold. But first, we need to go to talk to someone who has already been there. Who apparently has now decided that Devil's Roar is a brilliant place to hang out.
We're just gonna hang out there, yeah.
On Wednesday night, it is the Feral Knights campaign, episode 8. Last time they did a lot of shopping, and there was a fracas at the prison. This one was meant to take place at the start of the month, but unfortunately there were some players missing, so they had to drop it till later this week. On On Thursday, over on the Angel Games Player channel, Angel will be playing more Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Friday this week, it's the 5th week of the month, which is awkward on our schedule. So we'll play something. I might get one of the games out that I bought with the Steam sale. So
Yeah.
I might play a bit of Just Cause 4 probably.
Nice.
Just Cause. And then on Saturday, on Saturday it is my birthday, so we are working to do a birthday stream of D&D. We're just nailing down exactly when we're going to be starting, but it's going to be about a 4-hour stream, dependent on how quickly they get through the adventure. I think possibly might start earlier in the afternoon, and then we'll do something afterwards as well. Because I kind of want a long stream.
Yeah, be a nice way to spend your birthday.
Then on Sunday it is Waterdeep Dragon Heist. The Troll Skull crew go to the opera. So, I mean, what could possibly go wrong with that happening?
Nothing. Nothing's gonna go wrong.
Then on Monday next week.
Fucking hell, you're right.
John's suddenly 12 again.
On Monday next week, Sean and I will be back on the Minecraft Monday servers. Now that we've got the Nether Star, there's not a lot more to do on this mod pack, as we keep saying. There's not a lot more to do. There's still stuff to do. So I think it's time that we start looking at getting the ridiculous draconic energy storage up and running, which means we need a couple more Nether Stars, which means we need good ways to kill the Wither. One of the best ways to kill the Wither is with the Draconic Evolution Mob Grinder. So we'll look at ways to get more Wither Skulls and get the get more Nether Stars, and work on the Draconic Bubble of Power. So that'll be next week.
Yeah, sounds good.
For now, let's have a quick look and see who is live. Ooh.
What you thinking?
Okay, I'll leave it up to you guys. Ginjar's doing stream races again.
Oh yeah.
Jelson is doing Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Or Ms. Luna K or Luna Magic is doing Ooblets. Which of those three do you think?
Minecraft, I think. We've not dropped in on Jelson in a while either, have we?
Okay. No, we haven't. He's been streaming probably about the same time as we have, really. So let's throw some love over to Jelson, who is doing the Minecrafts. We'll see you next week for more Minecraft, or later this week with any of these things. For now, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you again real soon. Bye.